All right, so good morning, everyone. Thank you for coming to class. We are gonna start standing. Just kind of given the context of everything going on, especially with the hurricane, if you live in Florida. And I'm feeling a deep sense to get some grounding. And just take it nice and slow. I know a lot of us are doing yard work and doing cleanup and sleeping without power, so et cetera, et cetera. We are going to take good care of our bodies today and do some really deep, juicy stretching and breathe. So have a couple of blocks either on your mat or near your mat. Ooh, the sun just like is shining, I can't see. And then stand in a really comfortable mountain pose. So your feet are roughly hips width apart, maybe slightly wider. Keep the backs of the knees soft. And then just start to kind of sway a little bit side to side on your feet. Think about grounding down to the earth. And just start to tap into your breath. I just want you to sway. Maybe you lift your toes as you move from side to side. Maybe you shift into the hips just a little bit, but I really want it to be about the feet. And then maybe just an easy rock forward and back. Don't come all the way up on the heels. I don't want to worry about balance right now. Just want to get, again, a sense of the toes, the ball mounds, the heels. And then come to center. And lift all your toes and spread them out. Place the big toes back down on your mat. And then spread the rest of the toes down beside that. Take the shoulders up to your ears. Roll them back. And let them come down. Soft back of the knees, everybody. The chest rises, the tailbone descends. Maybe close your eyes. And as you breathe in, I want you to imagine breathing in from the earth itself, like draw it up through the feet, through the legs, through the torso, all the way in to the lungs. And then as you exhale, let it all come on back down, all the way back down to your feet into the inhale, deep breath. And exhaling all the way out. If you feel unbalanced with your eyes closed, then let them open softly. And imagine that the nutrients that your body needs are coming up from the earth. Imagine that the tenderness, the strength, just, what we need to feel whole again is coming up from Mother Earth, up into the body, back down to the earth. We're taking in what we need. We're exhaling out what we don't need anymore. Good, a couple more right here. And then let your eyes open up. Take the feet just a little bit wider. I'm just trying to step out of that very bright sunbeam there. And inhale the arms up. Exhale to your heart. Interlace the hands. Press it down. Lift up, lift up, lift up, lift your chest. Exhale, bend the knees, let those arms come down. Inhale, lift up. Separate those hands. Exhale. Good, do it again. Inhale. Exhale to your heart. Interlace, press it down with the knee bend. Inhale, reach. Exhale down. Take it up, release. And exhale. I think I did that one slightly different. Let's see if we can put it together. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Interlace, press it down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale it down. Take it up, release, inhale. And just exhale. One more right here. Inhale, take it up. Exhale to your heart, interlace, press it down. Woo, lift it up, everybody. Exhale it back down. And release, inhale. And exhale, let it go. Ooh, good. And then just roll the shoulders, just little tiny, maybe single, maybe double. Starting to open it up just a little bit. And then inhale, reach out. Exhale to your heart. Pause right here, roll the shoulders back, feel the chest lift. Little bit of engagement with the legs, but still soft knees. And take in what we need. Release what we don't. Breathe it in. And exhale it out. Good, one more. Feel that in your feet. Inhale. And exhale. Good, release those hands, shake it out, and then come on to the front edge of your mat. Again, watch your backs here. If we're dealing with some low back stuff. I put my blocks up nice and high. Take the arms up for an inhale. Exhale, take your hands to the blocks. Even if you can go lower, take your hands to your blocks. Maybe walk the feet back just a little bit. Keep the knees super soft, so that the torso is getting a nice stretch. Not the hamstrings yet, just the torso. Let the ears come between the arms. The back of the neck is nice and neutral. Stretching through the body. Excuse me. Breathe. And then with your hands still lightly on your blocks, go ahead and straighten the legs. Maybe bend the elbows. So now it's more hamstring. Breathe, watch the backs of the knees. I can picture one of my gals right now, locking out those knees. Breathe. And then bend the knees, straighten the arms, stretch the torso. Breathe. Little bit of tone to the belly, just supporting that back. If you've been doing a lot of yard work lately, I understand. Stretch this out. And then straighten the legs, bend the elbows. Nice forward fold here. And then press up halfway. Walk the feet a little bit closer to your blocks. Lower those blocks down to the second level. I just moved mine forward again, my blocks forward instead of moving my feet. And then sway again a little bit through the hips. Just starting to sway, stretching that side body a little. Check your breath. Maybe as you sway, you're lifting the toes. Right. And then come back to center, feel the grounding of the feet, that solid length of the ball mound or the width of the ball mound from the big toe to the pinky. Stretching again. If your back allows, go ahead and take the fingertips to the floor. If you want to go higher on the blocks instead, go ahead and do that. And then imagine that you're wrapping your arms around a nice big beach ball. Open up the shoulders, let the head be a little heavy here. Take a deep breath. And then from here, widen the feet so that the feet are at the edges of your yoga mat or close to the edges. Bend knees, just really bend those knees. Take both hands to both knees. I want you to round your spine as you put your hands off, lift your head. Good, so a little bit of standing cat and cow. Exhale, round. Inhale, lift. Exhale. And lift. Good, two more. Exhale, round. And inhale. Last one. And inhale. And then neutral spine, pull that belly in, take those hands back down to the floor, step back to downward facing dog. Spread through the fingers, open up the shoulders, everybody. Again, imagine wrapping those arms around the beach ball. Pedal the feet, just start to slowly stretch the backs of the legs. Slow, slow, slow. And the next time your left knee is bent, go ahead and keep it bent, stretch through the right side, press the hands away from you without overtaxing the shoulders. Switch sides. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Good, both legs straight, straight-ish. Bend both knees, take them to the floor. Good, and then puppy stretch. So hands are to the front of the mat, the knees are back, the forehead comes to the floor if that's possible. Big, big stretch here, everybody. And imagine that all the stress melting down into the mat, which melts down into the earth. Imagine that Mother Earth can handle anything you've got going on, just let it release. It's okay. Good, one more big breath here. Exhale it out. Press into your hands, come to table pose. So those hands walk back forward, the knees walk forward, spread your fingers, open up the shoulders, downward facing dog, stretch it out, everybody. Good, and then step forward with your left leg. You're gonna walk your body all the way through to the center. Turn that left foot in so that you're in a forward fold. Wide leg forward fold. Pause here. Maybe the arms stretch out in front of you. Big deep breath. Good. And then bend the knees, turn the toes out, hands to knees. And come on up again. Woo, roll out those shoulders, everybody. Heel toe in just a little bit. But keep your stance wider, not as wide as you can. And take the arms and hold one hand to the opposite elbow. Okay, it's like, I don't know what that's like. What is that like, Betty? It's just that, right? Hand to opposite elbow. And I want you to twist to one side. Make sure that opposite leg pivots up. So twist the arms and twist the torso. Good, come to center, twist the other way. Pivot the back foot. Good, so we're starting with an easy twist. And pivot. Yep, good, one more, both sides. And straight, pivot. And straight, maybe walk the feet in just a little bit more. And then just the arms and shoulders. This is a very special. She showed this to me. Stretch and hold. Come to center, switch sides. And center, one more, both sides. And center, switch. And center, take both arms, reach them overhead. Now, depending on your arm length, you might clear your head, you might not. Don't tuck your chin, don't worry about it. If your arms hit your forehead, that's okay with me. Just stretch it out and then lean over to the left, just a little bit. Big stretch for the side body. Big deep breath, everyone. And center. Good, center, you're gonna release those arms, take them up to the ceiling, squeeze the imaginary beach ball between those hands. And then exhale, let it come down. Ooh, good, roll it out. Take those feet a little bit wider again, turn the toes out a little bit so that when you bend the knees track over the feet. I want you to bend the knees, inhale, reach up. Exhale, grab those opposite elbows again. Good, you're gonna twist over to the right. Bend down, circle. Take it up to the ceiling. Ooh, good. Bend the knees with you, right? You know, one leg will straighten a little bit, the other leg will bend a little bit. Circle one more, hold up at the top. And then go the other way. You're gonna lean to the left, circle, circle. And use the breath, everyone. If this bothers your arms or shoulders, let the arms go. Good, one more big circle. Here we go, lift up. Straighten the arms, hold the beach ball, engage that upper body. Exhale, forward fold all the way down. And find your breath. That's it. And then you're gonna start to pivot that front foot, or that, for me, it's my left foot. So that you're back in the front of your yoga mat. But you're in a lunge, right? So left foot forward, right foot back. Make sure your lunge isn't super long here. It might be with the last pose we did. You can lower your right knee if you would like. So start by leveling out the hips, right? Take that left hip, kind of lift it up, drop the right hip. That back line is nice and straight. Hands come to your knee, lift up. Easy, 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 right? So here we are in a lunge, bend back knee a little bit. See how that feels to you. Keep the legs nice and strong. You can always lower that right knee. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, press the arms back and down, chest lowers. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, balance, down we go. Just one more. Inhale, reach up, go easy. Exhale, back, reach, press the arms back, hold here, open up the shoulders, and then let those hands come down to the floor. Step back, downward facing dog. Pedal it out. Inhale to tippy toes. Lower down to knees. Walk the hands forward, puppy stretch. Find your breath, everyone. That's it. And then press to those hands, back to table pose. Back to down dog. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Pedal those feet. Right, the back of the legs start to open up, the back of the hips start to open up. Look through your hands, you're gonna step forward, right leg. Once again, find your lunge, knee down, left knee down, always appropriate, hands come to your knee. Press up into high lunge. Find your breath. Find your balance. Inhale, take it up. You can always stay right here, or as you exhale, it's like you're pushing something out and away. Inhale, bring it up. Exhale, down, push it away. One more. Inhale, nice and slow. Exhale it down, everyone. Woo. And hands go right to the floor. Step back down, dog. Pedal it out, spread your fingers. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale down to your knees. Walk the hands forward, puppy stretch. Find your breath. Good, deep breath, everyone. Good, we're getting there. Press those hands back. Table pose. When you're ready, down facing dog. Breathe. Step forward, left foot. Good. If your blocks are right there, go ahead and grab your blocks, place them underneath your hands. They can be middle or low. I wouldn't put them up high at this point, I don't think. Good. You're going to leave your left foot forward. So you're going to leave your right hand on the block. Take your left arm up to the sky. Nice twist here. Big deep breath. Remember, right knee can be down here. And then simply circle your left arm forward, down, back, and up. 3 beautiful, sweet, slow circles. One more, just open up that chest. End with that arm up to the ceiling. Hold, engage the right leg, stretch out through your body. Exhale, the hands go back to your blocks. Good, if your blocks are down low, you can step back, down dog. If not, take the blocks away. Breathe, lower your knees. You know what's coming by now. Healthy stretch. Big deep breath, everyone. Feel your heart open up. Feel your chest open up. Blood flow through your body. All right, bring them back in. You can walk the blocks in if you're still hanging on to those. When you're ready, downward facing dog. Now an option there is just a step forward, right leg, right from there. That would be all right too. Hold and breathe. And when you're ready, that right foot goes forward. Are you with me? Hang in. Engage the back leg. Remember about that leveling out of the hips, right? So a lot of times when we come into a lunge like this, we're going to drop one hip and skew the other. So we just kind of mindful of that. And then your left hand stays on your block. The right arm goes up to the ceiling. Feel that stretch. Keep the back leg engaged or drop the knee. Okay, just so you're not dropping too much into the hip. And a big circle, big circle. Right, imagine that you are swimming through the salt water. You're opening up that body. One more big circle, everybody. And put that arm up to the ceiling. Hold. Release that hand down. Step back down dog. Lower the knees when you're ready. Puppy stretch, child's pose would be another option here. I like puppy stretch here because it's just stretching through that torso a little bit more. Find your breath. That's it. All right, press on up. We got one more little bitty flow. Just a little one. I promise. Hands are to your blocks. You're back to table pose. Down forward facing dog, or just step forward with the left leg. Find your breath. From down dog, left foot forward. Your hands are on your blocks. Your blocks can be low or medium. Drop your back foot to the side position. Check your front knee. Make sure it didn't roll into the middle. Take the left hand to the left knee. Press it on up. I realize I'll be a little backwards from you guys from a mirroring standpoint. But I think you got it. Great. So warrior 2. Lovely little flow here just to open up things. So we're going to take the forearm to the thigh, extended side angle, reach over. And then inhale up. Exhale, back arm down, top arm up. Good, warrior 2. We're just flowing 3 times. Reach over, extended side angle, don't lose your pose. Inhale, exhale, exalted warrior. One more, warrior 2. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, warrior 2. Exhale, exalted warrior. Good, warrior 2. Straighten the front leg. Hand goes, front hand goes right to the leg. Slide down, triangle. Easy, easy, easy. Don't go too far. Don't go too deep. Breathe. Bend your front knee, everybody. Start to kind of cartwheel forward again. If your blocks are up high, either turn them low or push them off to the side. Last one here, I think. Well, there's one more, but down dog. To knees down. Puppy stretch or child's pose. Big deep breath, everyone. Feel your back body starting to release, starting to open up. Slide the blocks back if you're using them, or your hands back. Either step forward, right foot, or come back through this last little bit. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Pause, get your bearings. Drop the back foot to the side position. Here we are, pressing back up to warrior two on this side. Breathe, find your pose. Settle into it, so grounded, so solid. And then 3 times, baby little flow here, forearm to thigh, stretch over to extended side angle. And then inhale, exhale to exalted warrior. Inhale, exhale, extended side. Inhale, warrior. Exhale, exalted warrior. Good, last one, inhale. Exhale, stretch it out, everybody, you got this. Inhale. Exhale, last one. And warrior two, hold, feel your strength, feel those feet, feel your grounding, know how strong and solid you are. And then, oops, almost forgot, triangle pose. Straighten the front leg, slide the hand down to your level. Don't overdo here. Find your breath. And then bend your front knee, let that back arm come to your block. Straighten it all out. Step back, downward facing dog. Lower your knees to the floor. Push your blocks out of the way. Puppy stretch. Deep breath in. From puppy stretch, either stay here or slide back to child's pose. And breathe. And as you breathe, whether you're in puppy stretch and maybe you're on your belly, maybe you just flatten out, come onto your belly, that's okay too. Don't overtax your body. Just feel your breath. Feel the parts of your body that are touching the floor. And as you breathe in, take in the strength, the nutrients, the love from the earth. And as you exhale, let it go. And again, inhale. And exhale. Good, from wherever you are, you're gonna slide onto your bellies and come into Sphinx pose. And actually, let's start low to start. Let's come all the way down to start, because some of you were in puppy stretch that whole time. And that's a back bend in itself. So start really low here. And all I want you to do, I'm gonna try to keep my head up just so I don't get muffly. All I want you to do is squeeze your hips and glutes, maybe lift both feet off the floor a little bit, don't go high. And then release and let go. Good, inhale, big squeeze. Exhale, let it go. One more time, inhale, big squeeze. Exhale, let go. Good, and then let's come to Sphinx. Just a little bit of a press up here. Easy, easy, you know you, right? So if you're in Sphinx and it's bothering your low back right now, just come on down. Come on down, remove those elbows forward, right? Easy, easy. And just pause here, maybe sway a little bit to one side and then the other. And if you're like me, you might feel a little bit of a stretch in the muscle of the belly. Right, especially for me, I'm feeling the kind of deep, low part of the belly, which feels a lot to me like the psoas, but maybe it's part of the obliques, hard to tell. But just sway. Let the head turn with you, relax your jaw. That's it. And the next time you're to one side, just pause. Just pause there. You're looking over kind of over one shoulder a little bit. You might feel a little stretch of that belly there. And maybe whichever side you stretch over to, walk that opposite leg to that side as well. It's kind of a weird reverse banana pose. You might feel that. So both legs. So for me, I'm leaning toward my right side. Both of my feet are toward the right. Getting a heck of a stretch in my belly. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's 4 or 5 airplane flights, 30 hours to travel. And now 16 hours of yard work. I'm not sure. All right, release that opposite leg, come back to center. Did you feel that, Betty? And then just lean over to the other side and just get that little baby stretch there. For some of you, right? So one, if we do a lot of core work, this will be tight, but also when we're under a lot of stress, right? The core tightens up. It's all that protective mechanism. So either stay at that stretch or just gently walk that opposite leg over to that side too. A little reverse banana here. If you've never done banana pose, you go, banana, reverse banana. I just made up a whole new pose. Breathe. Just feel it. And then release that back leg. Come back to center, lower all the way down, rest your head on your hands and pause. Good. Just breathe, everyone. All right, so we're going to take the hands out to the side a little bit. The elbows sort of point up toward the ceiling. And again, I want you to play. Now, I know a couple of you with some low back stuff, so you go gentle. Maybe you lift up. This is another one of those for me, kind of weird cobras. The hands are out to off your mat, out to the side. I don't want it to be a real deep one. And then as you lower, maybe you press more into one and look over to one side. And then you lower, you look over to the other side. And then just play here a little bit. Try not to let it be stiff or even purposeful. Just let it be a little bit more organic, a little bit more free flow. Maybe you do like kind of weird little circles. I've got all kinds of stuff on my screen. I don't know. I hope you all can still see me. Breathe. Couple more here, just roll it out. You can move the hands. And then lower all the way down, all the way down. Good, last one here. Keep the upper body down. Lift one leg. Keep both hips on the floor. I've got my chin up just so I don't get too muffled at the floor. Breathe and lower that leg. Other side. Big deep breath, everyone. And lower that side. Ooh, good. And then roll over to your side. Grab your strap. Roll over to one side. And then come on to your back. That's it. A lot of sneaky little neck bends in there. Pause here, your feet are on the floor. Your body is relaxing. You're just gonna breathe here. Once you feel like your back has settled down, I want you to bring both knees to your chest, both knees. Soften down through your shoulders. Breathe. Arms go out to T position, just a baby twist to the left side. Easy, easy here. Don't overdo it again. All right, this is supposed to be a nourishing class, so just go easy. And then center. Go to the other side. Oh, breathe. Good, center. And then let the knees fall whichever way your computer is, because we're coming up to a seat. I want you to roll over to one side and then press all the way up, all the way up. And grab your strap. Now, this is a great spot for you if you like sitting on your blanket. This is a really good time to do that. You can sit those hips up on your blanket, cross the legs or don't cross the legs. Either one is okay with me. And then grab your strap. If you have a nice long strap like I do, you probably could fold it in half. Just hold on to that buckle end so that we don't hit ourselves in the head. Open the strap up. Open the shoulders up. Good. And take it up. As you exhale, take it back. Don't go all the way back if that is not for you. Inhale it up and take it down. Be careful that you're not doing this kind of weird thing to get it back. Make sure the strap's wide enough. And down. Good. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Inhale it up. Exhale. Back. Inhale it up. And down. Good, and then take it up again. I want you to find your tight spot. Most of us have our chests get really tight. And again, if you have either been through this most recent hurricane or you have a place here and you weren't here to experience that, but all the worry, stress, family members, friends, right? We curl in through the front body. We protect those vital organs, the heart, the belly, and so it gets so tight. Good, take the arm straight up and just hold a little bit of tension to that strap and move to one side. If you have the room, let that one hand come to the floor and stretch up and out through that other arm. So you're giving a little bit of tension to the strap if you can. And again, big deep breath, just stretch everything. Good, pull on the strap to come to center, go to the other side. Drop the hand to the floor if you can. And then stretch the other side, but you're actually pulling up just a little bit on that strap so you can keep a little tension. Breathe. Good, pull on the strap to come up. I want you to take the strap center, let it come on down to your lap, hold it closer in, more shoulder width apart. Pull on it just a little, just gentle, and twist to one side. Hold and center. Go to the other side. Keep some tension there. And center. One more, both ways. And center. Go the other way. And center. Hold that tension. Reach up. Bend the elbows behind you. Drop the head. Don't drop the head. Sorry. Just press the head back toward the strap. Big open chest here. And reach up. Exhale, take it down. Good, release, or just hang on to that strap. Let's straighten one leg out. If I'm mirroring here, I have my right leg out if I'm mirroring. Your other leg in for you, Janu Sirsasana. Always, always take care of your bodies, maybe a block under that knee. Maybe the foot is out more, so there's less knee compression. You know what to do. Grab the strap, take it around your extended legs, foot, and then sit up really tall. Press those shoulders back. Just breathe. Imagine that concept, right? Just breathe. I also notice with what's happening here with all of the stuff that has to be done, it's almost easy to get panicky. It's like there's so many things. And then last night I pulled out paper and a pen and I made a list and thought I can only do one thing at a time. So I got a list. Now I know what I need to do. Take it one step at a time. Right? Good little life lesson to not try to do it all the time, all the way. All right, hold that strap with one hand and walk yourself down your strap again to your level. There is just no reason to go deep if your body is telling you that that is not appropriate, right? How tight are your hamstrings this morning? How stiff is your back? Do you need to go that far? Probably not. So once you're where you want to be, either hang on to the strap or let the strap go. Take the hands to the floor, pull the shoulders back, find your breath. Again, breathe and exhale. That's it. Pause. If it is too intense, take the body up. If it feels good, stay where you are. So allow a little bit more of a yin-ish pose here. So don't worry about over flexing the foot. Don't worry about how it is. Just allow your body to soften around that leg. Soften the shoulders. And then as you're ready, press that torso up. Listen up, you're gonna grab your strap. It's about shoulders width apart. Take it up, reach it back behind just a little bit. So we just did a forward fold, right? So we're just gonna kind of undo that a little bit. And then take the strap up, let it rest on your lap. Take that knee up, straighten both legs. Little baby dance. Everything's a baby pose stage, you notice? So a little bit of a dandasana here. Again, just not overdoing it. I don't have the energy to overdo it. So I'm hoping that you are following my lead here. And relax that. Switch sides, bring the knee in. Other leg straight out from your hip. Take the strap, wrap it around the foot, pull out the foot, and then just pull back on. I love this variation of Janusvarsasana. It feels really good. It does not tax the lower back. It gets that spine nice and straight. You can work on our posture. There's all kinds of cool stuff going on. Plus, we're stretching through the Achilles, the calf, maybe the hamstring for you. Deep breath. And then hold the strap in one hand, and then it's like you're walking down a rope. Just grab one hand, and then one hand. Find where you're at on this side. This leg is super tight compared to the other for me, so I'm gonna pause a lot quicker. And breathe. And then I'm just gonna let go of the strap, because sometimes we can hang on too tight. And put my hands on the floor and see where this body wants to go. That's it. Find your breath, everyone. Start to lengthen the torso. Try not to round too much. Just let it be. Find your breath. Maybe you then close the eyes here. You imagine breathing in and up through the earth and then exhaling it back down. Couple more breaths. And then waken the spine, take that torso back up. Grab your strap, just take it up, easy, easy, just take it back. Reactivating the back body. And then release, set the strap aside, release that leg, straighten it out. Dandasana, activate those quads. Shoulders are back, torso is nice and tall. Good, then if your body allows, the soles of the feet come together. Now here's a place where blocks might be really appropriate for you. Where you can just take those blocks under the knees. And a lot of people kind of poo-poo this, right? They think, oh, I don't need those blocks. But if your knees are high up, it creates a ton of tension in the quad and groin muscles. And if the legs can settle, it'll release some of that big tension here. So don't think you shouldn't use the blocks if your body says, yeah, maybe I should. And just breathe, just let the legs be heavy. Just be where you are. Take some deep breaths. You know, as we take deep breaths, we move that lymph system. Clear out all the stuff. Can you be in the pose without trying to change the pose? Right? Even for me, I just want to be here. I can feel the stretch here. There's a part of me that wants to try to go a little deeper, but I keep thinking, well, why? If this is what I feel, can I be here right now? Just feel that. Relax your jaw, relax the belly. Good, hands go to the outside of those knees, pull them up. Straighten the legs again. So still while we're seated, we're going to go into a seated figure 4 and then the possibility of cow face legs. So again, you may want your blocks nearby. And we're going to start super easy, right? If I'm mirroring here, then your left leg is straight, your right leg bends, your right knee bends, and then you can slide it with your knee and hip allow above the left knee. From here, start to bend the left knee and come into a seated figure 4. Now, for a lot of us, and me in particular, after all the travel and stuff we've been doing, I'm not going super deep. My hips are high. Can you say that with me? They are high. So I am just gonna be here. I'm just gonna feel this. I'm gonna relax. Maybe a little sway side to side, right? If you're not feeling a whole lot and you want to go deeper by all means. Just kind of sway. Just kind of breathe. And then take the torso to center, or the legs to center. If you want to stay here, stay right here. Otherwise, the hand's going to go back just a little bit. And you're going to walk, again, mirroring here, you're going to walk your left foot over. And you're going to walk your right knee over until you're cross-kneed, okay? And then you start to lower those knees to the floor. A block here, Awesome, I love blocks right there for this pose, right? So a block under both knees can really help, or a block between the knees can really change your whole pose, right? With the mind glow here. Or you don't do this and you stay in figure four. All of those are stretching kind of the same stuff. So if this is not for you today, it's not for you today. It's okay. It's okay. Nice, Betty. Should see her. Big deep breath. Just be in the pose. Just be right here. Take it in. Exhale it down. Good, just one more. Take it in. Exhale it out. Some of you are going to be here, some are going to come out. A couple of you are going to just go a little bit deeper. Just pull the body forward over those legs. Assess as you do that. Like, did you do that? And it's like, wow, too much. And if it is, come on out. Just a couple of little breaths here. A couple of baby breaths. Good, press out. Whichever pose you are in, undo, straighten both legs. Whether you were figure four or cow face, maybe give a little rub to those legs. And then as you're ready, let's switch sides. So again, if I'm mirroring it, it's your right leg that is straight, the left leg that bends. Just gonna think about this. If your foot is bending, it needs to be well above the knee or below the knee, not on the knee. That'll be a little too much pressure. And then start to bend into it wherever you are. Ooh, go. That's right. And just start to sway. Start to sway side to side. Oh, I hope that you all, like, if your hips are really tight, then you can just kind of chuckle into it too. It's like, oh yeah. I mean, for me, they're pretty tight. And I usually not that tight, my hips, so I bet you're pretty tight too there. Just shake it out. Take a deep breath. And then come to center. One, you're here, right? Two, you're gonna start to think about cow face legs, so that bottom shifts over to the other side. The knees cross, both feet on the floor. You can hang out right here with those knees up nice and high. Take that block underneath or between, or you can start to shimmy the knees down to the floor. And check it out on this side. Nice easy breath. Soften the belly and the jaw. Let the shoulders be soft beside you. Take in your pose. Trust your body to let you know what it needs. Maybe it needs a little more rest. Maybe it needs a little more action. Maybe it needs more nourishment. And then either staying in your pose or just curling forward a little bit. Again, this side tighter, so I'm not going to go as low. And then press up, everyone. Lean back, undo, straighten both legs. Woo, yeah. Just give them a nice little rub all the way up, all the way down. Good. Set your blocks aside. You can set your blanket aside. You can put it under your head. Right, this is a take care of us pose or day, so put a little blanket under your head, have your strap nearby. Almost done. Are you coming down onto your back again? I want you to keep your feet on the floor. Let's let those legs settle, let the back settle. Just feel what's going on. And then grab your strap, wrap it around your left foot, take that foot up to the seat. So today's class, kind of a reverse class. Normally we start here and work our way up to standing. I wanted to start standing and work our way down. So either your right leg is bent or your right leg is straight. Just a little hamstring stretch here. Mind your breath. Try not to over grip your strap. Keep the knee soft, even if the leg is straight. And with the left leg up to the ceiling, take the right arm to cactus pose. Just the right arm. The straps in your left hand start to take the left leg out to the left. Easy does it. It's really easy to compensate here. Try to keep the right hip down. Little bit of a flex to the foot here is helpful. Just stretching it out. Big deep breath. Good. Engage your belly. Take the leg up. Grab the strap with your right hand and take the left leg across the right. Don't go super far here. It's very tempting to just flip on over and take that leg to the floor. But you'll get a sweet deep stretch if you just take it part way and allow the right hip to stay down and allow the left hip to stay near. My hip is off the floor, but it's not rolling all the way over to the right on this one. Deep breath. Good, take the leg up. Breathe. Bend the knee, release your strap, straighten the leg. Shake it, shake it, shake it. Woo. Good, bend both knees, both feet on the floor. Wrap that strap around the right side. Scoot over to my edge a little here so I can open that leg up. Good. Either your left leg is straight or it's bent. Either one is good. The left arm goes to cactus pose. We strengthen through the hamstring. Breathe. Good, with that strap in your right hand. Start to take the leg out to the right. Again, resist the urge to overlift on that left side. Try to keep it a bit grounded. That's it. Breathe in. Exhale it out, everybody. And then tone through the belly, lift. Grab the strap with the other hand. Got a theme going on in my body, right? Hip tight. Breathe.
That's it, a few more. Just embrace that, feel that, it's all good, it's all okay. Inhale the leg up. Bend your knee, release your strap, set that strap aside. Straighten the leg, listen up, we're almost done. You're gonna walk both feet over to the right corner of your yoga mat. And then shimmy your shoulders toward the right. Left arm goes overhead. This is banana pose. Once again, you might feel a nice little stretch in your belly. Let the head soften and relax toward that right side. Deep breath into your belly. Deep exhale. Try not to lift the left hip off of the floor. If you want, you can cross left ankle over right. That's going to intensify the pose a little. But once you're there, try to soften down into it. Keep your hips on the floor. That's it. One more deep breath, everyone. If your ankles are crossed, uncross. Release the left hand, release the shoulders, release the legs to center, listen up. Once your whole body's in the center, squeeze everything up. So squeezing hips, legs, glutes. Exhale it down. And then go to the other side. Feet go to the left edge of your mat. The shoulders shimmy over a little bit. Your right arm goes overhead. The left arm is doing whatever feels best for me. It feels good to be down along my side. Gonna relax my head and neck, which will let my head drift down toward the left a little bit. And then pause here and breathe, because you want to get the sense of the first stage of this before you think about crossing your ankles. Keep the right hip heavy. And then if you think it feels okay to you, cross ankles. Nope. Not on this side. Breathe. That's it. One more deep breath. If the ankles are crossed, uncross them. Release the right arm, take the shoulders back to center, take the legs back to center. The legs are together. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I want you to squeeze through the glutes, squeeze through the back shoulders, press into the heels. And release it. Bend both knees come to the chest. Squeeze them in and hold. You can cross ankles if that feels good. Stretching out all that work we just did. If your ankles are crossed, uncross them. One more twist, taking it over to the left. And then center over to the right. And center. If your blocks are handy, we're moving to Shavasana. I would take those blocks either under your knees or under right under the hips at the top end of your hamstrings. Let the legs roll down underneath, over those blocks. And then for me, I'm gonna take my blanket and just roll under the neck a little bit. So I'm just gonna create a little bit more cushion under my neck. And then let my head rest. You can play with that or not. It's up to you. It just feels really good. And then the arms come down to your sides. And we take a deep breath. And let out a big deep sigh. Good, one more inhale, deep breath. Exhale it out. And then close the eyes. Let go of any remaining tension in your body. Let the earth support you. And as you lay in Shavasana, as you lie in Shavasana, maybe your body gives you the messages that you need. Just breathe, everyone. Just let go. Soften down.
For those of you who are ready, start to wiggle your toes, your fingers. Slowly bend the knees, draw the knees to chest. Squeeze them in, give yourself a big hug. Allow the knees to rock side to side until the knees fall to one side or the other. And then slowly curl up. Coming up to your seated pose. Bringing your hands to your heart. Bowing to your own inner wisdom. Your inner strength. Trusting yourself, loving yourself. Bringing that out into the world. Namaste, everyone.
Namaste.
Thank you so much.